operating from the unconscious as much as 97% of the time, is what the scientists say. So as much as 97% of the time, our brain is purely unconscious. The unconscious mind operates at 10,000 to 10 million times the speed of the conscious mind, depending on which section of the brain stem that you're in. I think it's the mammalian, the reptilian element, like the really root brain is like 10 million times the speed of the conscious mind. That's the impulse, the reactive mode, the fight or flight is very, very fast. So what's happening is we've got this aspect of ourself that's most of the time dropping in those inputs, those directions about what we're moving towards. So those people that have been beaten down, they've got it, beaten into their unconscious, so their fight or flight kicks in, so they don't take a chance. They don't even have the opportunity to step up and consciously do something about that, because the unconscious quickly says, no, we're not doing that. No, this is who we are. This is, this is how much we're allowed to earn. This is the kind of relationship we're allowed to have. This is the standard of our health. That drops in and we start to feel it. Just like you did with that dream, we start to feel it in our body. Feelings are the first point of contact with vibration. Vibration is the frequency of vibration is what everything's made up of, and everything's energy. But the first point of contact that we have with that is feelings. So we start to feel it in our body. Those feelings then start to become embodied and become emotions. Emotions then start to change the chemistry in our brain and body. The chemistry in our brain and body changes the way we think, our thinking processes. That starts to change our unconscious habits and behaviors. And then we have this thought from the unconscious of, I'm not worthy, I can only have this, I can only have that trickles down and then becomes unconscious habits and behaviors that we're operating on most of the time, that become the life that we're living. When someone does what you did, they impress and imprint on their mind a new vision, a new idea. They change their inputs to support that. So what they're watching, what they're listening to, the conversations that they're having, the books that they're reading, the podcasts that they listen to, new ideas start getting dropped in those inputs. What also happens is existing inputs get challenged. So for example, someone now can't sit with certainty that it's not possible to have a dream about surfing, because you've shared with them your experience of them having a dream about surfing. It doesn't mean that they're definitely going to be able to do the same, but it means that now they don't have the basis on which to lie to themselves and say it's not possible. If they then build on that and start reinforcing by perhaps exploring having dreams of surfing, trying and following in your footsteps and getting more evidence, that input's going to become stronger. The feeling's going to become stronger. The mental images and thought forms are going to become stronger. The unconscious habits and behaviors are going to become more pervasive. And then we get the outcome. There's nothing magical about this manifesting stuff. People like to talk about, watch this YouTube video for 30 minutes every day and you're going to get $1 million. No, watch this YouTube video every day for 30 minutes and you're going to have some inputs that will support you getting $1 million. But if your actions and behaviors don't match, if the thoughts that you're having don't match, if you're then introducing for the rest of the day contrary inputs, the rest of the day you're talking about how broke you are, about how hard life is, about how because this person or that person's president, everything's going to go wrong, about how the pandemic's means that you're never going to be able to get anywhere, then that 30 minutes doesn't mean anything. So it's about consistently reinforcing that vision through our inputs, supporting that by acknowledging and being aware of the feelings that are supporting that, nurturing and encouraging thoughts and thought forms that align with that, and then supporting those unconscious actions with further conscious actions that reinforce a positive loop and lead to new outcomes.